Hi, I'm Sherry Meeks, and this is your author tip of the week. This is tip number 2, and this is about searching for ideas as writers. The difficult part is in the recognition of an idea. So if you pay attention to each situation that presents itself when you're out in the public, when you're at home, when you're even watching TV, even when you're asleep, you pay attention to your own reaction to that particular circumstance, you will discover idea after idea. So I'm going to give you a few scenarios. One of the first ways to listen for an idea is to listen to overheard conversations and think about the way you feel when you hear these conversations. Recently, I was on a trolley tour, a ghost trolley tour in Savannah, and we had just been released from the end of the tour, which place in a closed-in warehouse, all complete with special effects and scary sounds, and the lights went out. And as we're walking back to the trolley, there's a young couple, probably mid-20s, in front of me, and the conversation is incredibly awkward. The guy is trying to tell the girl that he didn't like that kind of thing, that he was claustrophobic, and I have a feeling that he was probably squeezing her hand pretty hard at the end of the event, and she just wouldn't give him any sympathy at all. She didn't empathize at all. She loved that kind of thing, and she didn't understand why he didn't. And anybody that heard that conversation had to feel for the guy. So definitely fodder for fiction. The next way is to look for certain things. You may see something and you'll stop and think about it. And it can be something as benign, as simple as a mother walking her child to the bus stop. It may strike you in a particular way, or it may be something that is a little left of ordinary. For example, a couple of weeks ago, a few houses down from mine, and I live in a city neighborhood. There was a chicken in the front yard of somebody's house pecking the ground, and the chicken was there for a couple of days, so that definitely warrants consideration. And then also you can have something that is extremely out of the ordinary. Say, for example, a clown that's crossing the street on a main intersection, talking on a cell phone, smoking a cigarette. I haven't seen this one, but it probably will happen now since I've mentioned it here. So definitely pay attention to what you see and pay attention to your reaction. Also, a memory can come back again and again. For example, when you were a child, you were afraid of the dog next door. Well, this fear that you felt as a child, when you have this memory that you can feel it. Well, you can use that fear, say, for example, in a story, if a husband is coming home and he's about to open his bedroom door and he hears another man with his wife. So you can use that fear that you felt as a child to make an impact on that story that you're writing. The next thing is a vivid dream can take a hold of you. Merle Drown, who is a writer, began a novel based on a dream that he had, and the twist to it was that he realized all the people in the dream were lying. So pay attention to your dreams. You want to use that dream as a jumping off point for writing. You always want to listen to the news and media, and there's always a lot of things going on. Something sticks with you for a while, and it's kind of moved on in the news. That may be the start of a story for you. And also, while reading others' fictional work, reading great writers, that may spark an idea for you. The last way to generate ideas is to actually sit down and generate ideas. A lot of authors do this. Successful people in general will take the time every day and sit down and generate 5 to 10 ideas. And a lot of times what happens is the ideas that you missed when you were searching for ideas will come back and tap you on the shoulder again. So those are just a few of the ways a few ideas, a few scenarios where you can find ideas, and pay attention to the way you feel. Does the event provoke your senses? Does it make you feel uncomfortable? Does it make you think? Does it make you connect a little bit more with what is going on around you? Then it might just be an idea.